Another from the guys from TikTok.
You know what I'm doing, eh?
Yes.
Shouldn't be legal.
Assuming.
Shouldn't be legal. But what I can do instead is I can turn this around and show that it's like this.
Have you ever used OBS before?
Was it OBS? To share screen, right?
Yes, and also to use your phone as
No, it don't work. This one.
What? Yes. I can't hear you. Can you please project your voice?
Someone wants to join I need, you know, those old microphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need them for YouTube. Okay, I see why you couldn't find that. It's fine. In the meantime,
Was it?
Oh, we are still on YouTube. So. I don't know if this is. Hello guys. Hello guys. Hello guys. Let's start this time. Hello. Hello. My name is Manganiso. Right? I will be doing it today. So this is our first day with Mathomong AI Club. I did explain a few about it last time, and unfortunately we don't have all of the team today. I think we put it as Tuesday over it. But it's fine, right? So we can still share something. As I said, Mathomong AI, before we come to Mathomong AI Club, Mathomong AI is something that aspires to be an actual startup, right? Where we can usually build AI solutions for actual companies. Before then, we got very more important is having the club where we usually pin talented individuals together so that we can actually start building some things and then having a portfolio as a I needed the old ones so I can connect them to my YouTube. I needed the old ones so I can connect them to my YouTube. The old ones. Yeah, nice. Okay. Um, this thing is overrunning all the time. It's not. Okay. When you say it's not, right? So I was actually now. Yeah, so as I said, we are going to be building some stuff. I know it's like a month or so. Off on the one. Ah, I okay. Alright. So yeah, that's essentially what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building a lot of good things, and I won't lie to you guys or say anything else. I really think one of the most important things that we're gonna have to carry from the get-go is the energy. It's the energy to actually do what we love doing, right? This means that we know how it's like with the company and all of that, but the energy of collaboration needs to be there. the energy to continue talking about it. I don't need to be stopping someone and ask you how far you with something. And it's like, the thing is tough and all of those things, right? I want to see some enthusiasm toward the world. Right? So as I explained, Mathomong AI will be that will be just as substantial Mathomong AI. We're going to be learning about how to build neural networks. In conclusion to the workshop we had, was it earlier on this week? Um, with here, I did say that we are going to be building one from scratch and finishing it. When the marketing guy talks, it's normally a problem, right? So the guys sat down and then they told me that it's a really tough thing to actually achieve, right? Just that quick, right? Because we want to do things properly. So essentially what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be going through the idea of a neural network, and then we can give ourselves enough space for next time for us to actually get more, right? It's going to be very simple, the one that we're going to start with. And then immediately afterwards, we're going to be working with some things that you actually also need to do before you actually get into neural networks. So it's like we're doing it backwards, right? A bit backwards, and then when we come back from data cleaning, we're gonna move it forward and actually go to NLP, right? Which will be our final part for the year, right? But you don't have to stress about it being a lot of work. As I said, most of the things that we're going to be doing, I'm going to be organizing tables for us to actually see and collaborate here. So we're going to be doing them together. And luckily, to have everyone else to ask questions over here. So if you have anything that you're struggling with, you can just come by and then just help you out with that. That's what it is. So, as I said, Mathomong AI Club is a collaborative community where students and institutions, researchers unite to advance AI understanding. That's the most important thing for you guys to actually understand what you're doing when you build those things. One of our biggest goals. Development, I think we will be making something like that will allow you to actually accelerate. If any of you guys actually want to go into AI as a specialization, maybe become a machine learning engineer or anything like that, we are actually accelerating that pathway, right? And implementation of open source contributions or innovation in South Africa, right? I think one of my biggest complaints with the tech space in South Africa, my friends know this, is that we have a lot of talented individuals that actually just pause it. Open source is not something that's actually explored in South Africa, and I wanted to, be something that's more comfortable, right? Sure. The core values, as I said, open source first. That's interesting. Open source first. So, as I said, we are going to be building things that can be accessed by anyone. We are actually going to be building inside of the actual startup part. Inside of the actual lab, we are building things that can be used by anyone. It's open source, right? Collaborative knowledge, as I said. Collaborative knowledge sharing. We're going to be fostering we're going to be fostering collective learning and expertise exchange. As I said, we're going to be here for a long time. So if you are going to be able to help you out with this. And then we're going to also be focusing on new and AI advancement. I think if any of you guys know the lab and somebody knows the lab. Nobody here. What's that? Anyone? Did you say lab? Yeah, the lab. Lab or the lab? It's not the lab. It's not the lab. The lab. Right? Lab is, I think, currently one of the biggest AI companies in South Africa, or in Africa even, because they are actually developing models that actually understand our languages. They have started signing deals with actual AI companies from outside of the country to to source that knowledge so that they can be used by their employees. So that's why maybe we go to ChatGPT these days and say, says etc. Right? It's because of those guys. So this is one thing that we're going to focus on. If later on is that making machines learn our language, we are still going to be left behind. But it's not only about language; it's about other things. Our what can I say? Our environment is different compared to other countries. Our standards are different. Right? So we want to actually make things that are going to solve local problems. Our vision is our vision. If you stick with us on this, what in Africa to see this? We want to establish South Africa's leading hub for collaborative AI innovation, uniting individuals, companies, and researchers to advance open source AI development. If you think of open source, think of things like independence that. But you can think of it, you can think of your Linux, your distribution. I think that's the biggest example of open source. You can think of Git, think of GitHub, even though it's starting to get consumed by Microsoft. But essentially, this is what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to have a hub where we can say, actually, this guy came from the hub, this guy also came from the hub, this guy also came from the hub, right? And then our mission is to foster a community where developers whose every skill level is shared with the so, just like the members, the amazing members of it, we don't really need you to know it. We need you to just have the energy to it. You will need to. And here's the team. Right. The president and founder is the guy's name over there. Aloy. And then we have co-presidents, the graphic designer who goes on vacation, but stay, right? And then we have some funny guy included. And then we have Nipo, he's going to be administering for actually because he knows it all. So he's going to be administering for things like when you guys actually need to learn about a specific part of this, and then he's going to be coming through and building what can I say? He's going to be building up the content for those workshops, and then I'll be selling the content. Right? And then we also now expect who's currently in marketing. Expect everyone. Sure. So what's your part? On your part, I don't know if you guys have the links, but you can join us on Discord. We have the the barcodes. Are they here?
I don't think so, but then we are doing them when we read them.